Hey guys, what is going on? KDUBZ here, once again, back with another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. Today we have a battle against ResurrectBear, aka Nick, and let's look at his team today. He's got some big threats with the Gengar, Darmanitan, Scizor, Keldeo, and I'm thinking maybe two walls, maybe Blastoise and Lantern, and I'm thinking maybe his Mega could be either Scizor or Blastoise. On my side, we got the threats with the Scrafty, Scarf Medicham, Mega Manectric, and the Specs Heatran with the Credilli and Zapdos as my defensive and especially defensive walls respectively. So now I'm going to start with a Manectric as he decided to start with a Gengar. Now my choice here, I could either go for the Overheat and try to kill him this first turn, but I do worry the Focus Sash, so I'm just going to go with a Voltage to break that. As I do go into my Mega form immediately, I don't really see any problem without going to that. But unfortunately, he could outspeed this turn and he could hit me with a huge Shadow Ball, which is actually going to do over half to me. And that's really unfortunate first turn to do such damage to my Mega Manectric because Mega Manectric is a really big threat. But I'm just going to go with the Volt Switch just to get some damage on him, and it does a decent amount. You know, it does about 60-70%. But I do go resign to my Scrafty now. I make a really dumb play here, and since I haven't played in a while, he's going to go with Dazzling Gleam, and since it's 4 times super effective against Scrafty, it's easy going to kill, and that's one of the first of my couple of dumb moves I do make throughout this match. But that's alright. I can go to my Scarf Medicham, and he thinks he's a Mega, and he's just going to stay in, but I am Scarfed. I'm going to go with the Dead Headbutt and easily kill the Gengar. So now it's a 5-5 right now, and he's decided to go to his next Pokemon, which is actually going to be a Scizor. This is a problem, because I'm always worried about Scizors, especially the Mega ones, because they can go with Sword Stance, they're bulky, then they can start doing a lot of damage with Bullet Punches, Knockoffs, Thieves, a lot of other things that you don't want to face. But he's going to go with a Bug Bite. I do go with my Cradilly, and even though Cradilly especially is a defensive wall, it's not a great idea. He's completely wrecking me with the Bug Bite. It's super effective, so I'm going to go into my Heatran, hoping that he doesn't have the superpower, or hoping that he's banded or some sort. But he's going to go for the safe play, go for the Sword Dance. Great play for him, because he also knows my Cradilly can't really do anything to him. So at this point, I'm kind of stuck in the hole. But I'm going to go for the Overheat. This is a Specs Overheat. It's going to do whole damage to whatever he brings in, including the Darmanitan. And look at this. This is the power of a Specs Heatran. This is nothing to be messed with, and it almost kills the Darmanitan. Resisted hit. But at this point, I know he's going to outspeed me. I don't want to risk the Earthquake or the superpower that may be coming at me. So I'm going to go back to my Cradilly, mainly as Death Fodder, because I know at this point, there's not really too much my Cradilly can take anymore. He's going to with a Flare Blitz, which is a pretty interesting play, because if I stayed with my Heatran, he just would have lost his Darmanitan for free. So I was kind of sketchy about what he was trying to do there, but good play by him. He predicted me to switch out with Heatran. I'm going to go back to my Medicham. We're just going to go for a straight up Bullet Punch. Don't want to risk anything here in case he is Scarfed or something. If he is Scarfed, then he would outspeed me and kill my Medicham also. And I don't want that happening. So I'm going to go for the Bullet Punch and then switch out here as he goes into his Lander, Therian form, because he has the Intimidate and I can't really do too much to him with a Bullet Punch. I'm going to go right into my Zapdos here because I really don't have any plays against this Lander. I want to see what kind of Lander it is. From the fact that he goes with a Stealth Rocker this turn, he might be defensive, he might be an offensive Stealth Rocker, as far as I know. So I'm just gonna go over the Heat Wave this turn. I really want to see what he has. Maybe he has a Stone Edge. I want to bait out that. I just want to kind of see what he has. But he's gonna go with a Scizor. He makes a crucial misplay here. I'm gonna go for the Heat Wave. He was not expecting it. I was not expecting him to go into Scizor either, honestly. And I just get a free kill right there, which is great for me. I'm not complaining here, but it was kind of a huge misplay that kind of turned the game around. He needs to go back into his Landers here, and at this point, again, I really want to see what he has, so I'm going to keep on staying here and keep going with the Heat Wave. I know it's not going to do a whole ton of damage to his Landers because I am especially defensive Zapdos, and I'm not investing in the special attack in any sort of way. But he's going to go for a couple knockoffs here, knock off my leftovers, which is kind of annoying, but I'm totally fine with it. I do miss the Heat Wave there, which doesn't matter too much. He's going to go into his Blastoise, and at this point, I'm just going to go for the Roost because I know he can't kill me anytime soon. And I might as well go for it. He has more Pokemon left in his party, and, you know, it was kind of the safe way to go. He just revealed to me now this is a Mega Blastoise, this is not a defensive Blastoise, showing me that probably his team is fully offensive. He's going to go for the Water Pulse here, which after my discharge is about a 3-hit KO from that point. I am a 2-hit KO to him, however, but he does get the confusion after this water pulse at this point. So I have a couple chances to hit through my confusion, go with discharge and try to kill off this Mega Blastoise. Unfortunately, I don't hit my first one, and then he goes for a water pulse. I'm like, please, Zapdos, please survive this shot. And I live with, oh my goodness, I live with 5 HP. Amazing, completely amazing. And now I'm gonna go for a second discharge. Luckily, I hit through the confusion, and I managed to kill the Mega Blastoise, which is great for me. Another big threat out of the way for pretty much a, not too much of a cost, because Zapdos here is pretty much dead at this point. I really didn't want, I feel like the Zapdos here wasn't too much of a big threat throughout this match. Maybe the Heat Wave on the Citadel was a big one, but it's alright. I'm going to lose my Zapdos here to a U-turn lander, so I'm thinking maybe he's actually Scarf with the Stealth Rock, which is pretty interesting because he actually locked himself into knockoff earlier, and he switched out after the Stealth Rock, so he actually might be Scarf at this point with the U-turn. I'm going to go into my Heat Train here, trying to see exactly what kind of Keldeo this is, because according to what Keldeo is, I'm going to play according to the rest of my plans, because I actually do have like 3 or 4 pokes left. He only has 2, and I'm willing to sacrifice my Heat Train here, which kind of against the Landers, and the Keldeo doesn't really have any uses because it is Specs. He's going to get outsped, and it's just going to die anyway, so I was going to go in there and scout out what he had. Now, he is a Life Orb form, which is completely fine with me because I can go to my Scarf Medicham, go for the Zen Headbutt. He makes a great play here and go for the Intimidate on the Landers, and as I do go for that, it's a 2-hit KO with the Intimidate, and that's okay with me. I do not plan to switch at this point because I know if I do switch, I think the rest of my Pokemon was Manectric and then something else. So either way, I would not want to take a Earthquake right there. So yeah, and now it shows me that it is Scarf that he asked about my Medicham. That's perfectly fine with me. I'm gonna go for the Zen Headbutt because I do have speed to Keldeo, and oh, I almost killed with that. With the Intimidate, I would have killed, but since he's Life Orb, he's gonna go for a Secret Sword. His last Pokemon, he's gonna die to Life Orb Recall, and that is game. So great game, ResurrectBear. Hope you guys liked this battle today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, KDUBZ1298. Also, go ahead and continue to watch my videos. I'll be uploading more in the future, and I'll see you guys later. So until next time, this is KDUBZ1298 saying peace.